All right, here we are back again. Monday message. Super excited to jump in and take over the Monday message today. As you know, Stephen is currently in Ireland right now, so I'm excited to kind of go over the numbers, talk about the week that was, and celebrate a lot of our leaders. So let's jump in. So starting, wait, is this loading? Give us 1 second. Okay, there we go. So weekly submitted. Look at all these writers that were submitting business last week. We have a lot of new writers. Tamia, I've never seen before, but 13, 20, 97. Out the gate, what I would love to see is just new writers up here. I also love to see the consistent writers that I see every single week. I love to see that. But look at all these numbers. There's so many. So congratulations to everyone. Anyone who ever makes this weekly submitted, what it shows is you guys did the work. And so you should feel very proud about just making the list. So I want to actually go to the next slide and talk about some of the other big writers that we had. Top 5 for the week coming in. Number 5, David Fleming, which is Panda, did $5,399.88 with 6 applications. For Irene Wilson with 5,747 and 4 cent with 6 applications. Evan made number 3 with $6,104.52. 4 applications. Way to go, Evan. Mimi Romero, we talk all the time. Mimi came in. I know you're enjoying Ireland right now, so they don't hear me, but $6,273.24, 6 applications. Way to go. Number 1, leading the way, Stephen Davies, $12,186.36, 5 applications. Way to go. So we got top 5 weekly paycheck. This is one of my favorites. I love to see what people got paid for last week. And just so you know, we run our numbers from Friday to Thursday. So we got Latrice at $4,466.17. Adam and Sydney Burge, $5,546.52. Mike Guerra, $5,572.40. Nicholas Greco with $8,409.77. And leading the way, Mark Hutchinson got paid to his account $9,027.83. I will send you a Venmo later on, Mark, because I need some of that. All right, so month to date issue paid. I love to look at this. This was for the previous month, so this was for March. David Fleming with 8,000, Mimi with 9,000, Kim and Roger Straughter with $9,668. And they will be our special guest speaker today. I'm so proud of them. And we'll be bringing them on here shortly, but way to go. 9,000, that's something to be proud of, especially over 30 applications. That's work. Number 7, we have Mike Guerra with 9,000, Latrice with 24,000, Darren Cook, $24,887.29 over one application. That's a big policy. Big. So congratulations to you, Darren. I don't think we've ever met, but congrats to you. Coming in number 4, Mark Hutchinson, $25,497.32 over 24 applications. Way to go. Jeremico Edwards leading the way, coming in number 3, being that example for his team with $25,665.07, 26 applications. Adam and Sydney Burge, number 2, $25,747.71, 19 applications. Number 1, Stephen Davies, month to date issue paid $33,923.06. Way to go. And this is year to date. So this is the leaders so far. Dan Hoyt with 41,000, Evan Patzer 42, David Fleming, which is Panda, with 43, Adam and Sydney Burge 45,000 with 42 applications. Jennifer 47,000 with 81 applications. That is extremely impressive. I think she actually tied Mark Hutchinson with the amount of applications. So keep it up. I love to see it. Mimi being efficient there with 49,000 over 33 applications. That's also very impressive too. So way to go. And number 4, man, I love seeing these guys on the leaderboard. Number 4 is Kim and Roger Straughter with $53,490.38 over the course of 58 applications. Right above that is Jeremico Edwards with $65,095.60, 81 applications. You might want to look out, Jeremico. Kim and Rogers are right on your heels. So that's what I love to see. Number 2, Mark Hutchinson, $68,977.02, 57 applications. And leading the way, once again, Stephen Davies, year to date, $74,761.86 over 30 applications. That is efficiency. All right, Freedom Leaderboard. This is super important. In order, once you start selling, once you start being able to write consistently, what you want to be able to do is grow. We all want to grow an agency. So these are the leaders who are leading the way in that. Fast tracks, right? Leading the way is Brandon and Ashley Beal with 7 fast tracks. Mervin also had 2 fast tracks, and Mervin's on Mimi's team. So way to go, Mervin. I'm super proud of you, those 2 fast tracks. All these things add up. So don't ever feel like just because you got 1 this week and you might have got none last week, everything adds up. So keep at it, keep at it. Robin, Lane, Santa, and Irma all had 1 fast track for last week. Now, contracts. These are people who are licensed and ready to write business. Brandon with 1, Brandon Ashley Beal with 1, Willem with 1, Mark with 1, and Lane actually had 2 contracts. Tie with Mercedes with 2. So way to go. Way to go. So I believe that is the end of our numbers. So I'm super excited to bring on our special guest. Rogers and Kim Straughter. They also have another special guest, Amanda, I've heard a lot about. You guys there? Can you hear me?
Yes, we are here.
Well, I'll pass it on to you guys and spread some of that positivity you guys got. You had a very impressive week this week so far and last month. So I'm just gonna sit back and tune in and listen to you guys. Okay.
All right, fantastic. Good job with the numbers, everybody. Thank you, Adam, for introducing us. I am Rogers. This is my wife, Kim Straughter. We're here in Detroit, Michigan, and we're grateful for this opportunity to be here on this call today with our family, our Alliance family, with Davies Nation. So here's the good news for us is that, and for you, is that anybody can do this. It doesn't matter who you are and where you're from. You can do this business. My wife and I, we're here in Detroit, Michigan, and it's because of leaders like Stephen and Holly Davies, Andy and Jane Albright, and a personal friend of ours, Jeremy Edwards. We're in this business. So we're grateful for this opportunity and we thank them all. So we're here today with you. And the topic for today is embracing FOMO. That is embracing FOMO and how to strengthen it. You might say, well, look, I think I know what FOMO is. With you don't, it's fear of missing out. That's FOMO. So how do we embrace that fear of missing out, and how do we strengthen it? And so what we're going to do is Kim is going to interview one of our up and coming stars on our team, personal friend of ours. And Kim, she's going to just ask a few questions and she'll introduce her now.
All right. We've got with us Amanda Waller. Amanda, are you with us?
Yes.
Hey, there she is. Look at her. She's already on the road, guys, making stuff happen. Great to see you. Thanks for joining us. So
Thank you for having me.
Oh, awesome. So for those who don't know who you are, can you formally introduce yourself and tell us how you got into the business?
Yes, my name is Amanda Waller. I started out, I want to say late October. I wasn't too consistent starting out. I had some things already planned, but I got into the business because I wanted to do something that would allow me to be free. So I don't necessarily have to work, but I want to work. So therefore it is a need for me. But my schedule, my time is very important. And so being able to help families with life insurance, that's something that it allows me to be free with my time and to take care of the things that I have to take care of.
Awesome. Awesome. Love it. And that's one of the things we love about this business too, the freedom and the flexibility, as well as the ability to help other people. Now, when I remember when we first talked to you about this business and you approached us about it, you had some goals that you wanted to set, which were very modest. And, you know, we like to meet people where they are. So can you tell everybody when you first got started with us, what were your original goals?
My original goal financially was, I said I would be content just bringing home $1,300 a month.
Okay, which was about maybe $300 a week, $350, something like that.
Yeah,
okay.
Around that, yeah.
Okay, and so how did you surpass that goal?
Well, with you and Roger's help, yeah, the more people that I was able to help, of course, the more market, but as well as working some leads, I quickly found out that yes, $1,300 a month is very much doable. Even $1,300 a week. So I was able to surpass that easily with the coaching from you and Roger.
Awesome, awesome. So, like I said, when you first told us about your goal, $1,300 a month, and when I told you that you could easily do that on a part-time basis in a week, did you believe me at first, or no?
No.
But has it happened to you?
Oh, it has happened.
Yes. So it's kind of interesting, everybody, how Amanda's mindset shifted with regard to increasing her productivity. Can you tell us a little bit about that? You kind of touched on it a little bit, because initially you only wanted to help people that you knew, your friends and family. But how did your mindset change with regard to this business and being more productive?
So this business is very, I'm sure everyone knows, it's it can be very mentally taxing. So with that being said, you and Rogers, you guys don't stop communicating. You guys even reach out to me. And then being on the phone calls and listening to everyone else, Steven and Ryan, Camille, that helped me shift my mindset. And also another big thing that helped me was going to the little meetings that we might have. When Gina came, that was helpful. When Andy came recently, that was a huge help, because I feel like at that point, I was like, I don't think I ain't doing this, because I just went down from working 2 days a week at a corporate job. And I was like, oh no, I need to go back to 2 days a week. I can't just do one day. But talking to Andy, going to that meeting, keeping in constant communication with you guys, it helped me to shift my mind. And it's going to be hard. But when you put in the work, you start to see it pay off. And so my thing was, I just had to keep mentally telling myself, I just got to make my best better and just try to keep putting in the work. And as long as I put in the work, it's going to pay off.
Right. The numbers owe you, right? The more you do
Yeah.
it, the numbers owe you. So can you tell me a little bit about your family though, and what about your family dynamic and how that's changed too with regard to helping you in this business?
I'm laughing because a few of you know my husband, he's one of those guys where, first of all, he wouldn't even fill out the postcard. He's one that you might talk to casually, and he's like, oh no, I don't believe in insurance. No, it's a scam. Oh, it sounds like a pyramid scam. Mm-mm. And he's like, well, you do that if you want to. But his mindset has changed. He is coming to a view of the edge with me. And it's crazy because I told him, I said, well, can you get the days off? And he's like, I'll try. And so I said, well, I'm going. So I bought my ticket and I bought my plane ticket. And I made arrangements with Jeremico and Michaela. And I said, well, we're going to share a room because I'm going to be by myself. And as soon as I told him that, he's like, oh, no. He said, you don't want me to go anymore? I still want to go. And so he is coming. He has his ticket and he has his plane ticket. And his plane ticket was cheaper than my plane ticket. So he's coming. He's actually excited about it. You guys know when you talk to him, he's excited. Like, he's telling me, like, oh, where do you think I should get my tux from? Or what do you think I should wear? And I'm like, oh, okay, you are really excited about this. So his mindset has definitely shifted in a positive direction.
That is amazing. And it has to do largely because of your activity and your consistency and just following the system and being coachable. And now it's rubbed off on him. So we are so happy for you. We see nothing but reaching more of your goals. You got this, girl. And we're just really proud of the progress that you've made. And thanks for being on the call with us, okay?
No problem. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, my friend. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Later.
Amazing.
That was good stuff right there. So yeah, FOMO, fear of missing out. If we are putting in activity like Amanda and we have our belief in our mind right, you have loved ones who are supporting you in the background. They're going to step forward and say, hey, I'm going to go. So there's that fear of missing out, even working in that instance to a certain degree. Now, we asked Jeremico to be on the call today. I actually spoke to him on the phone in Ireland, and I'm hearing all the noise going on and the laughter. And I'm like, Jeremico, if you can be on this call, that have a powerful impact because everybody can see you enjoying Ireland. And he says, Raj, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know. We got so much going on. I might be sitting down with Andy doing some training in Marcasetta. We're going over this and that. And I said, but if you can just do it, Jeremico. And he was like, I'll see. And so it looks like Jeremico will not be able to be on the call, but wouldn't it be great if all of us, when it comes to New Zealand, yes, New Zealand, if all of us can be there next year and perhaps maybe someone else will be doing the call. Maybe it's you doing the call, or maybe it's not you and someone else because we want to be in New Zealand and we might be Jeremico. We're like, I can't be on the call. So sorry, Jeremico couldn't make it today. He's having fun in Ireland. So I just wanted to bring that up. But fear of missing out, that made me say, hey, I just don't want to miss out on the next big event. And that's a view from the edge. And that will help us get to New Zealand. So the next event is the most important event. A view from the edge in Denver. When is it going to be? It's going to be April the 21st through the 24th. That is in 18 days, y'all, in 18 days. But keep this in mind. If we don't want to have that FOMO and miss out, we have to act now. So Kim, let's go over some of the ways we can get to New Zealand next year so that we can be there versus here.
Yes. So yes, Rogers and I definitely have fear of missing out. So we're honored and privileged to be a part of this call, to be hosting this call. But obviously that means we're hosting a call because we missed Ireland and we didn't miss it by much. So ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah. So we are determined. We are not missing New Zealand. And for those of you who are new in this business and you're thinking that is impossible for us to do, I promise you it's possible. Andy has done so much to make it possible. So guys, if you haven't seen these instructions on how to win the trip to New Zealand, sign in, look into the ARC and click on the link to this and it'll give you all of the details. But just to highlight, to win a trip for two, you just need 250,000 marketing credits. And for a person that's brand new, if you make all of the events, you can get 40,000 credit points for each event you attend. And that means you only have to sell $90,000 for the entire year. And to break it down, if you haven't done anything this year, but you start fresh from April to December, that means if you write $10,000 in business every month, which really breaks down to maybe 3 apps a week, 3 term policies for $87 a month, you can hit that figure. But what about those who well, I didn't start. What if you started after January? Andy has made it even more simple. Instead of giving you 40,000 credit points for each event you attend, you will get 60,000 starting with a view from the edge, 60,000 bonus points. So that means instead of writing 90,000, all you have to do is write 70,000 in premium for the entire year, which basically means, can you write 2 apps, 2 term policies a week, just under 8,000 in premium every month? Guys, this is doable. This is very doable. If you're still not sure about how you can accomplish that, speak to your growing upline because he or she can help you to get better at writing business. The drawback is, and it's not really a drawback, but here's the caveat. You want to write good business and keep your business on the books.
That's right.
So if you're having problems writing business and being consistent, get some help, get some coaching from your growing upline so they can help you to win this trip. Because Rogers and I are determined we are not missing New Zealand. And you know what? It's going to be even more fun if all of you guys can join us next year on that trip. We need you. We need you there. So speaking of fear of missing out, how can we continuously have that passion for not missing out on writing more business, communicating and growing relationships with others, including our upline managers, as well as making this trip to New Zealand? Rogers is going to share some really important information that we can all apply to ourselves.
All right, so let's do this right now. Right now, that's what we're going to start. So what is the right now? Well, we have some words, we're going to put them together and it's going to spell the right now out for us. For example, when we think about risk versus reward, that's the R in right now. What are the risk versus reward? Well, you got to leave your house. That is a risk. We leave our homes to go see our neighbors, to see those who are asking for help, those who filled out those leads or requests for help. And that's the right now. But what is the risk in that R for right now? Well, the reward versus the risk is greater. The reward is a paycheck and a family served. We want to ignite that spark. If you're from the East Coast, the spark you want to ignite And that is important because we all have it in us right here. We all have it. So the I, ignite the spark. Whatever your dreams are, get to them. Get to work. I had a dream. I was sharing with Andy. And it's not like the dream Martin Luther King had. This dream was, it was like one of those real dreams. I was trying to slip in a little later. And it was one of those dreams that kind of wake you up. It was like, Andy was like, Bo, get up. We got work to do. And I said, why did I dream Andy Albright shaking me, saying, Bo, get up. We have work to do. That was like the last dream I had before I woke up. And so we got to get to work right away. That is the G in right. How about heart to dream big? We need heart, y'all. We have to have the heart to dream big, don't we, Kim?
Yes, you do.
And don't you get tired of seeing everyone else succeed? It's like, why not me? Why not now? And so you have to dream big. Just don't write, everything down or do a dream board and just stare at it. But you got to make movement. You have to have some type of movement and to really make those dreams come true. So what are they? We as adults, sometimes we forget. We forget how to dream. We forget to imagine. We have it in us as a kid, but when we grow up, some of us, we just stop. Take chances. How about take a chance on yourself? How about buying some leads?
Mm-hmm.
That's a chance you can take and help people. So take chances. That's going to help you out. Do that when? Do that now. That's the T. Take chances. How about the now? Well, here's one thing that if you are a Michigan fan, because we're here in Detroit, and maybe you're not, but in the tunnel, as you leave the locker room onto the field at the big house at Michigan Stadium, there's a sign that says, those who stay will become champions. Now, those words were penned by Bo Schembechler, great coach for University of Michigan football. Those who stay will become champions. And so never give up. Anyone who's have never given up, none of them have ever failed. So if you stay, you will be a champion. And so that's one thing you want to do. Never give up. And so forget about what you've done the last 3 months of this year. What about now? Perhaps you gotten off to a slow start. That's okay. What about now? And so we want to go ahead and not give up. How about this? Own your words. That's the O in now, in the right now. Own your words. You know how Stephen talked about like just putting it out there on the on the chat what your goals are. Don't hide in the shadows. Say, well, I'm going to do it and I'm going to accomplish my goals. But Kimberly, if you don't do that, if you don't own your words, you're setting yourself up for failure.
That's right.
You're setting yourself up because if you don't say it and make sure everybody know your goals are, you're not held to accountability. And so we want to own our words. And so what we're saying is let's help Stephen. Let's help Jeremico. Let's help our growing up line and just make sure people know this is what we're going to do for April. And then own those words and do it. What about the W in now? That's winning. That's the goal for all of us. We just don't want to see a certain amount of people win. We want to see everybody win. We want everyone to win New Zealand. We want to see everyone at the view from the edge. We want to see there. That way we can win together. Tall tide rises all ships. And you know what I love about winning? Winning includes you and I.
That's right.
Anybody can win. And that's what we want for you. That's what we want for your families. So please stay with us, y'all. Please do not give up. Please use the resources that we have. Get to the view from the edge. When we get to the view from the edge, you don't want to be the one that has the FOMO and then actually experience it, right? You don't want to be the one that I wish I was there. It kind of reminds me, Kim, my Uncle Clark. He had my little brother riding the pickup truck. He had this big Ram Charger truck. It was a truck. And he said, you want to come with me? Get a ride. And I said, nope. My little brother, Marlon's like, yeah, I'll go, Uncle. I'll go. And they came back and both of them was licking on the ice cream cone. Now I was probably like maybe 9 years old then, but Ever since I saw that, I said, I'm not going to miss out again. And so let's have that childlike fear of missing out. You don't want to miss out on what's good. Please join us to a view from the edge. Please join us to New Zealand. Please join us in the winter circle. We need every one of you. Babies Nations on the rise. We love y'all. Thank you for this opportunity, Stephen and Holly. Thank you, Andy and Jane, Jeremy Edwards. Keep doing whatever you're doing there in Dublin, Ireland. Enjoy it. We're looking forward to hearing from you next week, hearing about your experiences. And maybe this is the last time we hear from you as to how the next big trip went, but we'll be able to share with each other how it went.
Homo, y'all. Let's get it.
All right.